Hey everyone, it's Mark here from SharpWorx and want to get a video out. I haven't been producing a whole lot recently because I've been trying to work on the website and create content for emails and all sorts of different stuff. I'm also working on a new sharpener, so it's been busy, and I want to produce some content, but it takes a lot of time to do well coordinated content that's edited and everything. So I'm going to try doing just some more raw stuff where I can put stuff out there, get feedback, show updates on what's going on, keep showing the products and get feedback from people. So here in this video, I'm going to go through the SharpWorx Master again, show that, do some cutting tests, and then just talk about some of the features and go through it for a little while. So let's get started. I think if you've been watching the channel, this is the sharpener I've really been pushing. It's something we designed, or I designed last year. I've had mass produced. I've got 900 of them in my house and I'm trying to sell so I can order the next set and just keep going. But even after what is it? I've had these for 6 months now, or I got the first shipment 6 months ago. I still love the sharpener. I think it's great. I think it's going to get popular over time. So please give me your feedback on it. I'd love any advice you have for it, what you think can be improved, and generally what you think of the design. So if you don't know about the sharpener, let me give you a quick overview of it. So this is the SharpWorx Master. The whole concept behind this sharpener is to allow the average home cook to sharpen in the way that a professional chef would. So it has this arm and this angle fixture, and then the base that holds a stone that holds your knife at the correct angle as you sharpen it. And it holds the knife on this magnetic plate. This one is set for 20 degrees. I plan on adding 15 degrees later on. But what it does is it holds your knife at the right angle and allows you to pass the knife at the perfect angle across the stone without much experience. It takes a little bit of practice, but in general, it's really easy to do because you're not trying to guess the angle. If you just put your hands on the knife and feel how the guide is guiding you, you can follow the knife as it sharpens from the heel to the tip at the perfect angle. And after you go through the process that we give in the instructions, it will be razor sharp. I guarantee it. So let me show it, because maybe that will help to see it a little bit faster, or a little bit more easily. And then I'll do some cutting of it of tomato. All right, so there's a giant magnet in here. It's actually called a neodymium N52 magnet. And what that can mean to you is that it's a super strong rare earth magnet. And it's a big magnet. So it's 60 millimeters long by 20 millimeters wide and 5 millimeters thick. So it's a really big magnet. And for everyone that's American like me, that's like 2.5 inches by like 7/8 of an inch by 3/16 of an inch thick. And so on here, you can you stick the knife on there. It holds the knife really securely. One person in a comment mentioned that the magnet won't work on chrome knives, or stainless steel knives. Stainless steel knives, they're stainless because they have chromium in it. But stainless steel is magnetic until about 17% chrome. So I think I don't know the exact grade of the steel. I get it wet and I don't dry it and it doesn't rust. So it is stainless steel, and it sticks to the sharpener really well. So if that's an objection, I think you can get rid of it, unless you're using like some crazy alloy steel, like a super duplex. I think you're going to be all right with the magnet. So what you do is you start at the back of the stone, and you just pass it through. I keep one hand on the handle and one hand on the close to the spine. Obviously keep your hands away from the edge, because if you slip, your hands can move forward and you can slice your fingers. But that does not happen if you're using it correctly. Flip it over. So this knife is super sharp right now. I tend to go to decreasing number of strokes, and I only do forward passes as I'm finishing. So I think I did 2 there. I'll do 2 here. And I also use decreasing pressure. Oh, I did 2 there. I meant to do 1. Just do 1 final pass on it. And then I'll call that sharp. And let's see if I can get this a little bit closer. But I mean, this is the example every knife company does. They just slice a tomato thinly. I think it's because it just relates to people who have cut a tomato with a dull knife. But you can see there, like, the tomato is becoming translucent with the blade. The blade's actually behind the tomato. But it's super thin. I actually am not, I'm not trained in sharpening or anything. I just had this idea for a sharpener because I was jealous of, watching the people on Top Chef have razor sharp knives, and, I wanted a razor sharp knife for my kitchen, but I didn't know what to do. But fortunately, I'm an engineer and I had some stuff around the house I was able to start doing prototypes with, and I realized I actually had a decent idea, and I started building my company around it. And so it's really easy. It's slicing really well. It's working really well. And, the company's only 2.5 years old, but I already got 3 different sharpeners I sell. I think I've sold into like 20 different countries, including Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Spain, France, Norway, Germany. I think I had someone in Estonia, even had Iceland. Someone from Guadalupe bought one, which I didn't even know was a country. And then obviously, United States, Canada, Mexico, places, I think Brazil too. And so it's been getting steadily more and more popular. I'm getting the name out there. So if there's anything you guys can do to help me out to get the brand awareness, I'd appreciate it. I think this is a great year to for SharpWorx. I think it's going to grow a lot. I've been investing in new camera equipment. I got 2 new GoPros, some lights. And so hopefully you can see that the videos have improved a little bit. We have some other products that we're going to work on later this year, and have an updated version of the SharpWorx Professional, which is similar to this one, except it's machined aluminum and a higher price point. But I think there's a lot that's going to happen this year, and